Hello, it's Mr. Horace again, and it's time for some intramodular guitar studies. Intramodular, which means within a module, right? So this is, we did a guitar exercise already, in this new module 8, which is also the last module. But before moving on to the next 4, it's time to provide some support, okay, some additional practice workout in order to bridge the enormous, gigantic, enormous, tremendous, okay, distance between the first 4 and the next 4. Okay, so it's like providing a stair, stepping stones, stairway to heaven. I mean, if you want to play the next 4 successfully, okay, and that's what it means to be in heaven. I mean, play something very, very easily, effortless, successfully. So this is a stairway to heaven, stepping stones, right? Okay, so this is what I am doing now, intramodular guitar exercise. And I'm gonna focus on those thirds that are directly involved in the big changes, the big movement. They're moving in 2 directions, right? Vertical and horizontal, x and y axis. And because of that, I call them, a dual dimensional shift. Shift means change, right? And a dual means 2 dimensional, 2 directions. Both directions change. They're not only moving, up and down. They're also moving across. Okay, east, west, north, south, north, south, east, west. So they're moving, all over the place. And that's what makes it difficult, right? So here I'm not playing all the thirds. I'm just playing, those directly involved in the dual dimensional shift. So the starting point is the 10 and 12th fret. Okay, you can see here. I'm not doing the highest third. I'm starting from the 10, 12, going down to 8, 10, right? And I'm using this first, pattern is the easiest one. 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4. Okay, one more. That's the, descending, right? One more time. So I'm not playing all the thirds, right? 12th fret, 8th, 10th, 7th, 10th. This is the 9th, 12th, 10. Okay. Now we're gonna play backwards, right? Backwards is harder. So we need to spend more time. Backwards is always harder because gravity, you're going against gravity, right? Going down is easier, right? Because you are utilizing, gravity. You're taking advantage of gravity. But going back up, you're going against gravity, right? Guitar gravity. So that's why, it's always harder to come back up. Okay, now we'll do one more time. Going to left. that is the first step. Okay, so I mean providing, a ladder, a stairway, to heaven. Like I don't know if I talked about stairway to heaven already. Well, I don't know, maybe I did. Stairway to heaven, right? I mean, in order for you to successfully, successfully, sorry, my English is English is my second language, and so sometimes it's difficult for me to say some words. I mean, in English compared to Mandarin, compared to Chinese, it's so many. You have to use so many more words to express the same idea. So it's busy language. It's a busy language, So I mean, just sometimes I just can't say it. In order to successfully learn the next 4 guitar exercises, now when you feel successful, then you are happy, then you are in heaven, right? So that's why I call it, this is a stairway to heaven. Every time I provide, scaffolding in education, we call it scaffolding, right? Okay, and to close the, to close the gap. Okay, so so this is the stairway to heaven, because if you can follow the step, if you can climb the stair step by step, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, then you can get to heaven. Okay, so anyway, so this is the first step. Okay, I hope this is useful, it's helpful, right? I'm sure you will agree that it's very useful, once you go through this, go through these, intramodular guitar studies. You feel it's so much easier, to get into next 4 guitar exercise. Okay, I will see you later. Bye bye.